China and the US, the world's two largest trading partners, have thrown their first punches in what could become a bitter and ugly trade war. In 2017, the countries exchanged goods worth more than $635 billion US. But US President Donald Trump says that trade was massively lopsided. The US imported $505 billion US worth of goods from China, while China imported goods worth just $130 billion from the US. The result was a $375 billion deficit. Trump also accuses Beijing of forcing foreign companies to disclose their intellectual property in exchange for access to China markets. Trump says that's intellectual property theft. To punish China for what he calls unfair practices, Trump has been slapping tariffs on Chinese goods. In January, he imposed tariffs on solar panels and washing machines. And in March, he put tariffs on steel and aluminum imports. China denounced the tariffs and vowed to fight back. Despite several rounds of negotiations between the US and Chinese trade delegates, things got worse. In June, Trump announced plans to impose a 25% tariff on $50 billion worth of Chinese imports. The list includes aircraft parts, TVs, and medical devices. China retaliated by announcing 25% tariffs on 545 categories of US products, including soybeans, beef, pork, and off-road vehicles. So what does it mean for the people in both countries? The answer is higher prices for everything from soy milk at the supermarket to mobile phones, cars, and even plane tickets. The tariffs increase operating costs for producers of all those products. This translates to higher price tags for consumers. But it's not just Chinese and American consumers who are being affected. A war between the two biggest economies will disrupt global supply chains and affect the whole world. Stock markets across the world already saw dips amid fears that Beijing and Washington's tit-for-tat tariffs are a prelude for things to come. Many economists say this only shows that, in trade wars, there are no winners.